Namo Adida Phat. Thanks so much for joining me for our daily practice check-in. Listen, listen, listen. This wonderful sound calls us back to our true home. The first mindfulness training. Aware of the suffering caused by the destruction of life, I vow to cultivate compassion and learn ways to protect the lives of people, animals, plants, and minerals. I am determined not to kill, not to let others kill, and not to condone any act of killing in the world, in my thinking, or in my way of life. For our Dharma lessons, we've been reading Abundant, Exalted, Immeasurable by Ajahn Pasanno. We're continuing in Chapter 3, Mindfulness Immersed in the Body. It's the quality and continuity of awareness that allows the mind to settle and become peaceful. It's not imposing a concept, your idea of peacefulness on the mind. That's not going to work. Instead, relax and learn how to pay attention. Experience the whole body. The breath is what we attend to in a focused way, but in general, there's also the sense of what the whole body is feeling like. Is it nice and straight? Is it balanced? What are the different feelings that come up? Experience those feelings in the body. Where in the body do we experience anxiety and worry? Where do we feel it? What does it make the body feel like? When a particular desire comes up, where do we feel that? The experience of ill will and aversion in the body, where do we sense that? What does it feel like? The body is a very clear measure of our mental states. If we become more and more attentive, we realize that the different mental states and moods we have are experienced in the body, and that we can relax around that. As you familiarize yourself, you understand when my body is tensing like this, when my abdomen gets tight, that's anxiety, that's fear, or that's worry, that feeling in my chest. The movement towards getting or consuming something creates agitation in the body. In truth, we're not very discerning. We're quite okay with whatever the flavor of the moment is. However, we can see a repeated pattern of how desire keeps playing itself out by the way the body is experienced. We can recognize how it works, tune in to, and understand it. There's that feeling in the body. It gives us a clue. Usually when there's a particular fear or desire or aversion, the mind is so quick that it goes right into a story. It has its justifications. I wouldn't think that if it wasn't right. Of course, we've all gotten ourselves into trouble with those kinds of attitudes, and we believe it over and over again. So tune in to how it is felt in the body. You can experience it without the story, and that is where you can clarify it or allow it to pass through. Again, with the breath, say, I recognize that feeling. The mind is going to be whispering, probably screaming its story, but keep coming back to the body and then relaxing, attending, letting go. It's very, very simple, but very freeing. It's liberating not to be trapped in the stories. The feelings and stories start to cascade. Simplify, coming back to the bodily sensation, the feeling in the body. The breath is that anchor. The in-breath, soothing, nurturing, warming, energizing. The out-breath, releasing, relaxing, expanding. We can tap into that feeling and allow the moods and impressions to dissipate, grounded in awareness in the present moment. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. Namo Adida Phat. Thanks so much for joining me today.